What's up, Sun Rays? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to be diving into some new to me products. They're definitely not new on the market, but they are new to me. So if you guys remember, I picked up the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Leave-In Conditioner a while ago, and I have had it sitting in my stash. I also picked up the Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Styling Gel. I got these two together, or at the same time. I believe they were like $5 each. So yeah, trying to bring you some more affordable products and trying to use up my stash at the same time. So this is what I used today. So the leave-in is already in my hair. I did use this leave-in on wet hair on these two quadrants, and then I did it on more damp hair on these two quadrants, because it does say to use on damp or dry hair, which y'all know I don't like to work on damp hair, and definitely not dry. So it says, after using the shampoo and conditioner, apply quarter-sized portion to damp or dry hair, distribute through hair, and do not rinse. This says it is up to 3 days sleek with system of shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in cream. I did not use the shampoo and conditioner from this line, so I do want to let you know that. It also says that it is free of parabens, phthalates, and DMDM hydantoin. That is a preservative, if you were wondering, and it's supposed to control frizzy, dry hair. It's supposed to give you sleeker, shinier hair, provides long-lasting frizz control in 97% humidity. So that's a big claim. I am thinking that they are saying that because silicone is in this product, and it is the, I believe, third ingredient. I'll put the ingredients on the screen. And with silicone being so high up on the list, that's probably why they can claim, you know, frizz control. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Okay, so going on to the gel. The gel is supposed to give you up to 24-hour clean hold. It is an extra strong hold, it says. If you can see here, there are 5 boxes. 3 of them out of 5 is colored in, so that's what the hold is on it. And it also says that you're supposed to use this on damp or dry hair as well. I'm trying to do damp over here, but I'm not doing dry. So we're going to try it my regular way over here, more damp over here, so I can see if there's a difference. Okay, I do want to let you know that glycerin is 1, 2, oh, it looks like it's the 3rd ingredient, I believe, in this product. So just in case, but again, I'll leave the ingredients on the screen for you guys so you can take a look at it, screenshot it, whatever you want to do. This also has no silicones, no phthalates, no DMDM hydantoin. Okay. It says, let's see, our pure clean styling gel infused with aloe extract delivers up to 24-hour of clean hold for lasting control and definition. This non-sticky, non-flaky, and non-crunchy formula adds shine without residue or weigh down. Now, y'all know I like a nice, big, fluffy wash and go, but I also want definition, and I do like a little bit of shine if I can get it. I don't like crunch, I don't like stickiness, and I don't like flaking. So it's telling me all the things that I want to hear. So we're going to see. Okay, so my hair doesn't dry out too much. I'm going to go ahead and get started in the back, and we're going to see how this product works. Let me show you the leave-in real quick. So the leave-in's already in my hair, and it's pretty thick. That's what it looks like. Okay, It has kind of a yellowish tint to it. So it spreads out nicely. Didn't necessarily like the application of it on wet hair. The application on damp hair was a tad bit better, but not much. It just wasn't great to me. It didn't feel like it had any slip or glide or anything. So yeah, there you go. So now let's go in with the gel. And we'll show you what this, ooh, see how my hands are slipping? I don't like these bottles for that reason. I couldn't even hardly squeeze it because my hands started slipping up it. But this is the consistency of the gel. As you can see, it is very much a somewhat sticky. It feels thin, but it feels kind of aloe vera-y a little bit. So as you can see, it's thin. It will run down if you let it. I'm gonna get a little bit more. I feel like it didn't go all the way down. Okay, this doesn't have a lot of glide either. Just so you know, if you like to rake, it does not have a lot of glide. Even though it's a thinner gel, it's not giving me that glide where I feel good about raking through my hair. So we're going to be real careful. Okay, let's take another piece. Guys, if you were wondering, I did clip my ends, so my hair probably does look a tad bit shorter. I did a little bit more than clipping, okay? Because I tried to shape it some. I don't know if I did a good job or not, but we're gonna see. I gotta get used to using these bands too. So ends are a little bit more coily versus having some strings hanging. Yeah, this packaging is gonna get on my nerves. So took a little bit more. I'm rubbing it between my hands and working it on. Trying to think of what gel this reminds me of. Now I do have some gels that feel kind of light, and then when you, okay, just a tad bit more, and then when you dry it, it ends up having a little bit more hold, just like the one I just used recently, Rizzo's Curls. It felt thinner going on, but then it ended up having a lot more hold. But I will say that Rizzo's Curls to me had a better application. I thought the application of that gel was pretty good. This one is just okay. And that's probably because I didn't get a lot of what I wanted out of the leave-in. Now, people love that leave-in. That is a fan favorite leave-in, okay? So, there you go. That's a fan favorite leave-in. People love that leave-in for whatever reason. And it's probably because of the shine that it says it's going to give you. And that could have something to do with the, I probably shouldn't have coiled those because I didn't coil the other ones. Probably has something to do with the silicone that's in it, where the shine is coming from, because silicone is supposed to provide some shine as well as smoothing out the hair, and things like that, locking in moisture and things like that. So that might be why people love it, but I wasn't impressed with the application. Okay, it was just okay to me. try not to. I feel like I need to coil because this gel feels so light. But I don't want to use too much because I don't want to get flaking. But you can already see where it looks like my hair is a little bit frizzy. But it's supposed to keep your hair from being frizzy. So we'll see. A little bit more. And maybe I'm not using enough. Neither one of these mentioned the other. So the gel didn't mention, you know, can be used with the Fructis Sleek and Shine. And the Sleek and Shine didn't say anything about, you know, top it with the Pure and Clean gel for wash and go or anything like that either. So I decided to use these two together on my own. So we're gonna see. Okay, that's the first side. And I think I'm gonna give myself a side part. Yeah, a part on this side. Okay. Guys, this is gonna take some getting used to using these bands. Okay. And I normally go back here, but I just want to get it even more damp. So we're gonna see. So I'm just gonna stay on this side for now.
Every day isn't shining like today. Beauty rising, I can say. I have seen mountain highs and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in pain, took the lies and put them on.
It looks like it defines it pretty well. It might make more sense not to rake. If you saw me that time, I kind of just squeezed the product into my strands. I'll try to do it again so you guys can see. Okay, so here's this section back here. Okay. And then I get some gel, rub it together, and then I'm kind of rubbing it on and then squeezing it. See how I'm squeezing it and rubbing it down? And it starts to define versus me trying to rake it, because when I rake it I feel like it doesn't have enough glide for me to really rake. So it may make more sense to do it, just rub it down. Just rub it down and let it separate where it wants to separate. That might be the best option, at least for me. At least for me. Okay, so look at my hair already frizzing out, and it does have the leave-in on it, which is telling me And I clip my ends, so it's not bad ends. It's just telling me that that leave-in does not have what I need for my hair. And it could have something to do with the silicone, because my hair is not big on silicone, and that's why I don't use it. I feel like my hair looks better, feels better without the silicone. So we're going to see what happens this time. And silicone is high up on the list in this. So anyway, alrighty. So that's the first side, guys. Y'all can see. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, so now let's do this side, which is a little more damp. Technically, my hair is still wet. I mean, it's damper than this, but technically, it's sorry, somebody's out there. It's probably more considered more wet than what they're thinking, but I gotta get my hair done. And to be honest, I don't do my hair on damp hair, so if I was to use this product, I would want it to work on wet hair, right? So that's why, another reason why I'm doing it, or try to do it both, because I want to see how it worked the way I would use it, and then still try to bring it to you the way that it said. But damp is relative, right? Damp is relative. So what I think is damp, somebody else may think is dry or closer to dry, or they may think it's closer to wet. And what somebody else think is damp, I may think that it's closer to dry. So you decide what damp is to you, okay? So to me, this is damp. It's almost frizzing out. It's definitely less wet than this side was, and so that's what I'm going with. But y'all take what I'm saying with a grain of salt and just try it for yourself if you want to, if you think it's going to work after you see my results, okay? And whether you do your hair on damp hair or not, okay? Because like I said, damp is relative. And my hair is going to take longer to get damp than some other people's hair because I'm low porosity. So it takes a while for my hair to dry anyway, all the way through, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the ends will start to dry where you can see my hair is drying, but if you touch my hair, it's going to feel wet to you because it is wet, and getting all the way dry, you know, into cuticles and all that takes a long time. That's why I can be under the dryer for an hour or more and some of my hair is still not dry. But for those of you who are high porosity, your hair may get damp quicker, and that may be why you're used to doing your hair on damp hair, because that's just kind of how it works out, and you've learned how to do that, or whatever. So, but I would have to sit probably most of the day for my hair to get damp, and I ain't got that kind of time to be doing my hair, taking that long to do my hair, and filming it to show you guys and all that. I gotta do it in the time frame that I can do it. So sometimes it doesn't allow me to get my hair as damp as some of y'all may think it should be. Alright guys, you see what I'm doing. I'm just going to continue this and you guys can watch.
I will leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I will give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Yeah. Oh. All the glory is shining, are the visions that I've seen and I've held on so tight. Turned out they were holding on me, on my skin, digging deeper. All I saw in the mirror, I had to learn. All I wanted was always there, deep inside me. So I leave it at the altar.
Okay guys, my hair's done. So this is what it looks like on this side. They look very similar. I will say that the more of this gel you use, the more slip you will get. But beware, because you may get flaking too. I don't know. We'll see. So I did use quite a bit more right up here, and it gave me a little bit more slip than what I was using everywhere else. So we'll see if this area has flaking and the other areas don't. We'll be able to see. You saw me having to squeeze this bottle, hands messy, getting the gel on here and everything. I don't like packaging like this. The gel is used to about here. So only got this much left basically from here down left. So this is 6.8 fluid ounces. I normally use around 4 ounces of gel for my hair. So yeah, I don't know if this would be enough for a full wash and go, another wash and go or not. I don't know. And yeah, we're gonna see. So before my hair, you know, frizzes out or anything like that, let me go ahead and get under the dryer, and then once it's dry, I'll come back and we can talk about the combo. Okay guys, I am back and the hair is dry. It does feel like it's going to be a soft toad. It kind of has that spongy feel that you get with some gels. But I am going to stretch it. I'm going to stretch it because I want to see how it stretches. And I want to see if there's any flurries and stuff like that. So this is before I stretch it. And I will come back after it's stretched. And we'll talk about the products. Okay guys, so I am back. And this is my hair. I did stretch it. But I didn't stretch it a whole lot. However, remember I actually cut my hair too, so it is going to look a little bit shorter because I did cut it. And now that I'm looking at the back, I probably could have cut some more off the back because that tail is still there. It's hard for me to get the back because I have to pull it to the front to try to cut it, and so it's always going to make it longer than the sides because it has to come from back there, you know what I'm saying, unless I just chop it up to here and hope for the best. But anyway, so yeah, so I did stretch it some just to see how it stretched, and it stretched nicely. It actually held on to a lot of the definition. It did not lose a lot of the definition like I thought it would because of the flexible hold that it has. You can feel a hold, so I do want to let you know that, but it is a soft, flexible hold that you can touch, and I think will scrunch out as the days go on. Okay, I did not get any flaking. I didn't get any flaking, guys, and I'm shocked because I was even heavy-handed up here and I still didn't get any flaking up here. I mean, I'm moving my hair around and there are no flakes. Okay, if you see a little bit of white here and there, y'all know I got gray hair up there. That's where my gray hair is, so you're gonna see white up there sometimes. Okay, but yeah, this is the hair, and like I said, it's movable and everything. I got to get used to this side part again. I got used to the middle part, now I got to get used to the side part again. But my thoughts on the product: they work together well, at least in my hair. They work together well. I told you before on the leave-in, I didn't care for the application very much. I just didn't feel like it had the slip that I am used to in my products, even though this does have silicone in it. I was expecting super slip, and I just didn't get that. Now, maybe had I done it on really, really, really damp hair, almost dry, maybe I would feel the slip, but I don't see how it would be more slippery on dry hair than it is on wet hair. But hey, I don't know. I'm not a chemist. I don't know how stuff is formulated. All I know is that I was not impressed with the application of this product. As far as the moisture and how long it lasts, we're gonna have to wait and see. I do feel like my hair started drying out and frizzing a little bit on the ends very quickly, even though this was in my hair, which I don't get with some other leave-ins that I have that are my favorites. They tend to keep my hair nice and plump and juicy. This seemed to, instead of clump the hair, kind of separate it, made it look more shingled piece by piece. And sometimes when your hair is not clumped together, it will dry out more. That's what happens with me. And I've talked about that before. So anyway, we have to see. I got to see if the moisture lasts. Right now my hair feels soft and it does feel moisturized. Okay, so I have to see how long it lasts before I say that this would be a repurchase. Okay, based on the application, for me it probably wouldn't be. Based on the ingredients, for me it probably wouldn't be. But I want to let you guys know who really don't care about silicone and things like that, and you're looking for something on the ground. I want to let you know if this would be a repurchase after I see how my hair feels in a few days. Okay, topped it with the Pure Clean Styling Gel. I feel like I used most of this gel in one setting, and I was light-handed, you know, around here because I was scared about flaking, and then I got a little heavier here. And when I got heavier, I felt more slip. So for me, in the future, if I was to use this, I would be a little bit heavier handed. The way that I normally apply gel, I wouldn't be so scared to apply it. And with that being said, I think that I probably would use all of this up, or at least down to here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only 6.8 fluid ounces, and I usually use 4 fluid ounces anyway. So I probably would use it down a little bit more, which means I would get probably 1 use of gel out of this. I paid $5 for this. I don't know what it's going for now. I would have to look and see. I'll try to put it on the screen if I can find it. But at $5, I don't think that's bad, but I still can get other gels for around that amount for a lot more and get more uses out of. For instance, the wet line, for instance, a few of the Ecos you can get still around $5.99, something like that, and get at least, you know, 16 ounces of gel or more, which is going to give me more uses. So with that being said, it's not as cost effective as some other gels in my opinion. Now if you can find this cheaper than $5, then I would say, you know, maybe pick it up and stock up on it. That's what I would do. So yeah, all in all, I don't think this is a bad gel. Again, the application was okay, but I do feel like these two dried fairly quickly, and I do feel like I got good definition. I do feel like my hair looks healthy, has a nice healthy look to it. I do feel like it looks a little bit darker today than it does with some other products that I use, but then again, I got other products that make my hair look dark too. Got this little curl standing up there. So with that being said, I like the way that my hair looks today. We're going to see how it holds up over the days. We'll see. So yeah, I feel like this would not replace some of my favorites just because of the things that I said. But I do feel like if I am out and about, say I'm on vacation and I need a gel, right? And I go to go into a drugstore, I would look for this. I would pick this up because I know that it gave me the definition that I wanted. I know that it dries a little bit quicker, at least these two together. So I would look for these probably on vacation, especially with the silicone in it, because normally if you're on vacation, you're out in the hot sun, you're probably around water somewhere, and things like that. So that silicone is going to help with that type of stuff, you know, probably going swimming and things like that. So I probably would look for these on vacation. So keep that in mind for sure. But will this knock off some of my other favorites? Probably not. But it's not a bad gel. Again, I want to come back. I'll try to come back on day 3. Let y'all see how my hair is holding up. Give you my thoughts then. And we will see. You know, we'll see. But initial thoughts, not bad. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Definitely pleasantly surprised. Definitely better than I was expecting with the application. Now I just got to figure out about this shape. I think I might need to do some more cutting on my hair. Don't y'all say no, 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 because y'all know I am more, that looks better. I am more of a, that looks better. I'm more of a shape girl than a length girl. So yeah, but y'all see that my hair does grow. So there you go. All right, guys, that's it for now. I will be back on day 3. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, just pop it on real quick to show you 4th day hair. 4th or 5th, but we're going to say 4th. I wasn't able to come on 3rd day. My days are almost mixed up, but I wasn't able to come on 3rd day to show you my hair. But I'm getting ready to wash it, so I wanted to make sure that I came back. So this is either 4th or 5th day hair. Either way, it is still very defined. It is shrunken because, of course, it was in the bonnet and I haven't done anything to it. So it is shrunken, but still very defined, okay? It's feeling a little bit dry, so we are going to go ahead and take care of it today. But I wanted to let you know what I thought about this combo. It worked well together. No flaking. Still don't have any flaking. I still felt like it lasted. My hair is getting a little bit duller now, but for the most part, I felt like it had a healthy look to it. And I felt like the coils lasted way longer than I thought they would with this. So to me, them saying extra strong hold, I do think that it is a strong hold. Don't get me wrong, it is a flexible hold. It is one that you can touch your hair and feel good about your hair, but the hold is there. I mean, you can see the coils just springing back. The hold is there. It just doesn't feel real crunchy, at least to me. It's getting to feel a little bit dry now. So with the dryness, you can hear me when I touch it. You can hear my hair because it's a little dry. So with that being said, the leave-in is not as moisturizing as I would like it to be, because I would like for my hair still to have felt soft today and moisturized. It even felt a little bit dry yesterday, but you know, still 3 days of moisture isn't bad. But it does have a silicone in it, so I would not be repurchasing this, and I would not I'm probably not going to use up the rest of it. I'm just going to say that for me, okay? And then my climate is a little bit cooler here. I mean, the days are warm, cold, warm like that. But it's fall here. If you live in a more humid climate, this may work better for you because, you know, with the moisture and stuff, it's going to help to keep the hair moisturized. So for the price, I would say give it a try, see how the moisture lasts for you in your area, and go from there. If you don't feel like it has enough moisture, then try to use, you know, your favorite leave-in with this. But this is a good gel in my opinion. The application on both weren't great, but like I said, when I used more, it felt a little bit slippy, more slippery, glided a little bit better. So take that for what it's worth. Now, I found this gel again for like around $5. So I picked up another one when I was out, only because I have a little bit, but I want to try this again with some of my leave-ins that I love. So I wanted to pick up one more and see what else I can combine with this for you guys, okay? So I did that for you guys so I can give you some affordable options or affordable gels. So I will be doing my hair again with this using another leave-in, so be on the lookout for that. Hopefully I'll get better results as far as moisture and things like that. But again, sorry guys, my camera cut off. I was saying, but again, the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine is not bad. You can find it for around $5 as well for 10 fluid ounces or something like that. So that's not bad. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm gonna say it's not for me because of the silicones, but I think it is worth a try, especially for those of you who don't really care about silicones and you want something affordable. So I'll put it like that. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this hair, how you felt it held up. As far as the definition and things like that, I mean, I think it has a lot of definition in it. So, yeah. All right, guys, that's it. Now, back to the video. All right, guys, so let me know how you felt it held up. Let me know if you will pick up these products based on my review and the way my hair looks. Leave it in the comment section below. If you already use these products, let us know that too, or one or the other, and let us know what you combo them with so we can come up with new combinations that can be found on the ground, hopefully. And yeah, guys, that's it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.